In this video today, I wanted to talk to you about one of my all-time favourite sculptures from the English New School. When I started at Sotheby's over 40 years ago, my teacher was a man called Jeremy Cooper, who was head of the 19th and early 20th century department in Sotheby's Belgravia. One of his claims to fame was that he wrote this book, 19th century romantic bronzes. And as you can see from the cover, it features this rather wonderful romantic sculpture by the English New School sculptor Gilbert. And so, as you can imagine, it's always been one of my favourite images. I've never seen it on the market for sale before, so I was very excited when I managed to buy an example recently, and one that, although it was rather filthy when we first took hold of it, has now been sent down to our restorer and come back and is beautifully clean and fabulous, and has got this lovely rich patina. The only other cast, and the reason that I know about it, is in the Harris Museum in Preston in Lancashire, and indeed the illustration in Jeremy Cooper's book is taken from the museum there. Just looking at the sculpture, it's a wonderful piece of English New School romanticism, with a knight on horseback crossing a stream or a river. It's called Sirens of the Ford, and you can see that there are these various rather wonderful girls trying to seduce him off his horse and come down and join them in the torrent of the river. The Sirens of the Ford was modelled in 1899 and illustrated in the Studio magazine of 1900. It's typical of the English New School interpretation of the Greek mythology of the mermaid-like creatures called the Sirens, who with their beautiful appearance and sensual singing lured sailors into rock-strewn waters to drown. The most famous of these myths is that of Ulysses, who, sailing past the island where the Sirens lived, had his men fill their ears with wax and tie him to the mast of a boat. In this way he could hear their beautiful song without being tempted to join them in the sea. The story was well represented by Pre-Raphaelite John William Waterhouse, whose painting would have been well known to Gilbert. In Bay's version, an English knight is crossing a ford in a river and is tempted to join some beautiful sirens in a swirling current below.